Well, good morning, everybody. It's fucking Thursday, and we're about to go hit chest, and the pre was bucked up again. So I'm already feeling it a little bit, but basically, I wanted to kind of focus in on something this morning. I wanted to open up a little bit with something that a lot's happened in the last 24 hours, and basically, I wanted to open up with this experience that I had last night with a younger individual. I'm not going to pull any names necessarily or anything like that, because I don't believe in anything like that. But I wanted to talk about it because it was sort of an eye opener to me, and maybe it's going to be an eye opener to some other people, because I felt like it's just something that is generalized, especially with younger kids. And I was this way 100%. Like, when you start lifting, it's almost like this fucking, you see a little bit of progress, right, initially, and you're like, oh my God, I know exactly what the fuck like, you think you're the shit immediately almost. I've been lifting for, I want to say 5 or 6 years now. 5 or 6 years now. So it's been a process of trial and error. But so basically how this went down is this kid was kind of making a scene last night in front of about me and maybe 6 other people. And, a couple of them were kind of like talking to him, getting into it. They were all like really arguing, like really getting into it about like how many reps you should be doing, like what rep range you should be up to, like how much weight should be on the bar. And he's like criticizing like this, that, and the other guy because they don't have, 3 or 4 plates on or whatever the hell, or this, that, or whatever. And, I think it's always good to encourage going for heavyweight, right? So this kid's 16 and I think he's like 15, 16, something like that. And basically he's just getting real upset, like going, you're never going to get anywhere with 3 to 6 reps on anything ever. If you ever do 3 to 6 reps, you just shouldn't be doing it, blah, 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 this, that, and the other thing, kind of just making a scene. And I ended up just kind of speaking up a little bit. I don't know really why. I just was kind of like, well, there are other training styles. You got to look at it from a different perspective. And then he goes, oh, okay, sure. Oh, okay, sure. And just kind of shrugging me off, whatever. I didn't really feel that was the immediate approach that I wanted to take to that situation, but I guess in my mind at the moment, I was just kind of like, whatever. Let it be what it wants to be. And we all just kind of go off. Everybody's lifting, doing their own thing for a little bit. And then I'd come back around and I talked to my girlfriend a little bit, and we decided that we were gonna end up getting out for the night. And this was last night. You guys will see I actually went to the gym with Nate last night. I'll post the link to his channel in my description. My buddy Nate Jones, fucking amazing content creator. Dude puts so much fucking effort into his videos, and even more effort into the gym. So if you like this kind of content, go watch his shit. I will link it at the top of the description below. But getting back kind of into what I was talking about, basically, got done lifting, was getting ready to leave, and I just, saw this kid still talking to one of my other buddies that I know. And I just decided to walk up to him, and I was like, hey, listen, you know what? I love your energy. And I do. This kid is very passionate about lifting, very passionate about what he wants to do going forward. And I was like, dude, love your energy, but you need to be a little bit more positive. And I kind of let in with that. I really embellished that. You need to be more positive. And he seemed to receive that pretty well. He actually seemed to be like, okay, yeah. And he apologized. And then, he was kind of like, we were kind of talking about like his training style and stuff like that. And he was just getting loaded up for a set of calves. And this kid had 4 plates on a set of calves. All right. And this kid's not, you know, he's got some obvious muscle, but nothing super crazy, anything like that. Obviously, kind of newer to lifting, but dude, this kid had 4 plates on fucking the calf raises, and he was kind of going in on a few reps, and I was like, dude, don't fucking stop. And he just kind of looked at me for a second. I was like, dude, don't stop. Just keep fucking going. Come on. Don't fucking think about it. Just take action. And I kid you not, I watched this kid do like, I want to say 16, 17 reps for 4 plates on the calf raises. And if that's not fucking impressive, I don't know what is. So that was kind of a coaching moment for me, I guess. I guess I felt, you know, I do feel like I have the ability to inspire people to do more, and I do feel like people just need a little bit of a kick in the ass, you know what I mean? So let's push other people to be better than they were before. And I'm not saying that because I feel like I'm the only person on the planet that can do that or teach something. I've just had mentors that have shown me the correct way to do specific things and the correct way to orient myself, and I feel like I am still learning in so many aspects, but I can already transmit some of that to other people, or at least those who are willing to listen and talk about and communicate those subjects. And I think those are the best people to surround yourself with, are people that constantly want to talk about the subjects that you're willing to talk about, constantly want to improve with you on those subjects, and are actually looking out for your best interests. Not people that consistently ignore your best interests, shake off conversation, or don't really accept everything as it is. So it's really just getting everything formulated and down to, at least for me, you know, I actually like getting everything formulated to actually train somebody and thinking about that moving forward, and not necessarily training them in every aspect of lifting, but I want to start as a mindset coach, and I want to know what you guys think about me possibly doing that and possibly advertising for that. I don't think it's something that I would immediately charge for, because I think people could see the effects of it, receive it, and then see the value in it over time. And I want to be completely transparent about everything that I'm doing to further myself and further everyone else. It should be a community. It should not be like, oh, everybody has to, you know, I'm withholding some information from you, this, that, and the other shit. That's not at all how I want to be. You know what I mean? I feel like there's a lot of content out there, or there's a lot of people on the internet that just kind of like withhold content from you, or don't show you exactly where their resources are, or they restrict their resources. And yeah, you could say that in a sense, price points restrict resources, but at the same time, you also, like, there's certain levels to it, okay? So how I'm thinking about doing it is I would like to initially offer, okay, I'm going to offer you 2 weeks of personal sit-down one-on-one calls where we discuss everything going on in your life currently. We identify each individual problem, if that's something that you struggle with, and then we find the most logical solution to help identify and eliminate all those problems. Why do I feel like I'm someone that's qualified to do that? I've started from literally nothing. I moved out at the soonest that I could possibly from my parents. I started as a line cook, as one of my first official jobs. Got out, was managing to pay, you know, my rent, all my bills and everything else, while interchanging into a concrete job that I pretty much only worked for a month and a half. And I said to myself, okay, you know, this is not where I want to be. I ended up in pretty much retail management and repossession is the easiest way to say it. I just don't want to verbally say companies, but I would have to go into people's houses and sometimes take items back that they couldn't necessarily keep up with payments for, this, that, and yada yada. I don't want to get too far into all of that, but I spent a vast amount of time doing that. I built up some money there, and then I lost it all. And then I built myself back up to basically working my ass off as a technician for about a year and a half. And then I changed that because I realized that putting all those hours in, although the money is absolutely amazing, and if you're doing the trades work right now and you enjoy it, all the power to you, dude. That shit is fucking worth it. That shit is absolutely fucking worth it. There are some companies that are great to do it for, and there's some companies that are not great to do it for. The one that I did it for a year and a half for was in face a really good company. So it is what it is. But basically, I was a technician for a year and a half, and then I kind of moved into some other things, and I built myself back up from little to nothing. So I'm going to work a lot on learning better how to coach people, learning how to transmit those ideas, and being a lot more precise with what I say. And I hope that translates through the videos, and I hope that that effort is reviewable by you guys. So we are fucking pulling up to the gym. And with that said, I do want to get back to be a little bit more focused on the actual chest day in itself. I'm going to try and really up the intensity today. Really up the intensity, and I completely fucking forgot my headphones. But I keep finding out that it's going to be what it is. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're going to have them, sometimes you're not. Other than that, I'm getting kind of jittery. I'm getting kind of fucking itchy as shit. So I think we're just going to go in and fucking lift our ass off. You know what I mean? I don't know why I said we're. Me. I'm not one of those guys that don't know. It's not like that, okay? Don't get confused now. Don't get confused now. I'm gonna fucking find my headphones, I swear to God. Ooh, nice little warm up there. All right. I'm looking for more progress in my upper chest than anything else right now. But overall, I'm pretty much happy with whatever. But I've also figured out that I do need to give myself a little bit more time in between sets. So I'm going to offset kind of with some other shit today. And by other shit, I mean curls. Because I wanted to hit biceps since yesterday when I came in here and pretty much figured out that, I wanted to hit biceps. And that didn't happen because I got distracted and started talking to people for pretty much half an hour to an hour. But, you have sessions where that happens, where you spend an hour talking to people and an hour actually fucking doing shit. Or you come in here and you spend 2 hours doing shit, or 3 hours doing shit, or however many hours doing shit. And then, you kind of just, I don't know, you get it accordingly. But we're just gonna fucking start curling from here. I think the 30s are my favorite to curl with. Like, there's a lot of different feelings that you get here, like lifting or just doing different exercises in general. I think the feeling of a 30-pound weight curling in my arm is like the most familiar, I guess, because I've done it the most. I don't know. They're my favorite, dude. I love curls so much. I don't know how you guys feel about curls, but if you stick around, you're going to see a lot of them. Fucking a lot of bicep pumps. Ooh. All right. I need to go back some fucking. I need to go in the next set of bench, but I wanted to. That was all right. I think warming everything up really made a difference. So I don't know if I should almost do some lateral raises to warm up the shoulders. Not even too much. I think I'll do a little bit of lateral raises, a couple Arnolds, because my shoulders are where I'm getting the tightest. Especially this morning, I woke up with some real right shoulder tightness, and I need to fucking do the fish oils and shit again. So ooh, I've noticed a difference in so many lifts when you warm up everything. And, that may be fucking simple as it sounds, but if you've been doing this for a while, usually you just want to fucking get in here and feel it as fast as possible. Chasing a fucking feeling, you know what I mean? You turn to a junkie for this. Like, I don't want to sound like every other gym rat ever, but turn to a fucking junkie sometimes because it's like how you just want to come in and fucking feel that shit, man. And it's like sometimes you just gotta take a step back, start off with some easier fucking shit, and humble yourself out, and then fucking come in with that heavy shit and fucking show yourself up. Just saying. Probably doesn't make the most sense, but is what it is, right? Is what the fuck it is. Well, let those fucking settle. Fucking love that shit. Had a steak last night. Had a fucking steak. Had all these fucking donut ball things, and I had had a fuck ton of fries. Oh, dude, it was fucking scrumptious. Fucking scrumptious. And they all said, I don't know what they all said, but it wasn't good. It wasn't fucking good, dude. The camera's not even pointing to me, is it? Fucking Christ. I'm an amateur. I am an amateur. Alright, I gotta go up to the fountain after this because my mouth is dry. And I can't fucking. Yeah. I gotta fix my grip real quick. I just gotta fix my grip real quick. I'm not done. That's just fucking. Had some pinch there. I like when the weight pinches between my hands. Like that even disbursement of weight. Or not weight, fucking pad grip or whatever the fuck. I need to get back in. Ooh. And now these feel light, see? These feel light. The plan. Hammer curls, the fly machine, I think the chest press machine, and then we'll get into some strict bar curls. Yeah, we'll go from there. We'll see how I'm feeling after that. I watched fucking Nate do it from this angle last night, so I think we're gonna try that angle today. Fucking go from there. It's working it till you get a specific contraction, so you feel it really right here, and then you move on, right? So I'm not sticking here forever. I wish I wasn't wearing these fucking forces or do some push-ups, but they're gonna get fucked up anyway, you know. So, and then I lower the fucking rep range. Imagine that. Imagine that's what we're gonna do. Lower the rep range. Like we did the last couple times we did with this machine. And then What do you guys want to do today? 80? You want to start out 80? We should push that weight, don't you? I think we should push that weight too. Let's push that weight. Ooh. Ooh. Felt that one. Am I all the way in? No, I'm close though. I'm close. Let's go to our next set, shall we? Shout out to the guy in my last video that told me to turn HDR off. I appreciate you. You sent me down a fucking rabbit hole of fucking figuring out the iPhone camera for like 2 hours. Figuring out their camera shit. Fucking. Here's the problem, right? I fucking find something and I'm like, okay, now I have to study that for the next 6 hours to understand how the fuck it works, and that's pretty much what I spend 95% of my time doing is figuring shit out. But at the same time, that allows me to just constantly fucking understand and write down information and fucking receive shit, right? So, always trying to learn is pretty much what I'm trying to say, which unfortunately, me always trying to learn kind of ends up in me being all over the place because I can take in this information, but I can't necessarily like fucking always transmit it at the same rate that I retain it, which is kind of frustrating because like I know what I'm trying to say, I just can't get it all out at the same time. But you know, my newest like ideal and like thought process is stop fucking thinking and start doing it, and that came from Alex Hormozy. I don't know if you guys know who he is, but I've been watching a lot of his content and just kind of got the ideals of like stop thinking, start doing, and you'll see how much fucking progress changes. You'll see how much things change. Like I said in one of my last videos, like 90 days. Set yourself for 90 days. Write down your goals. Do all your shit. Let's fucking do it together, and we'll be somewhere. 100% we'll be somewhere. Just fucking be confident in it. Ow. We'll go down to single armed. We'll go down to single armed. Dude, I want to stack this thing out so bad, but like, I don't know if I'll even ever. I gotta pick up the fork, man. I gotta pick up the fork. And it's hard because I have a high fucking metabolism. I'm very active. So picking up the fork is not always the easiest fucking task for me. But I'm fucking working on it. We'll fucking get there. I've got the diet set up. We'll fucking sit down and talk about it a little bit more in depth. Like I said, I need to get that video done this weekend, so I wrote it down on a list. It'll happen. It'll happen, boys.
Yeah. But it's a different taste, though. Yeah. Yeah, it's different. I got used to it. Yeah.
basically, we're on the fucking chest press now. This machine is, I have a love-hate relationship with this machine. As you can see, I have the 25s back on, and we're gonna fucking rep these, increase the weight, rep again, possibly increase in weight, and then rep again. I'm gonna give myself a decent amount of time in between sets. I'm gonna take my shoes off here. Yeah, I'm gonna take my shoes off, and then I'm gonna do some push-ups in between sets, and kind of give myself about 30 to 45 seconds in between. Obviously, it won't be as long for you guys, and we'll fucking knock these out, and then I don't know if I want to get back into some cable work. No, we said strict curls, right? We said strict curls. What else did I fucking say I was gonna do? Pretty much just this, right? Okay. Pretty much just this. I need to get a good fucking tricep day, and I kind of wanted to isolate it in itself. I know I'm hitting biceps with chest, which is kind of like out there, but I can do what I want, you know. It's not gonna hurt me. It's not gonna hinder me in any way. We could hit forearms. But I'm extending this period out. Let's fucking do it, shall we? I don't know if that was necessarily an even set, but I feel the blood flowing. So that's the point of pretty much what I'm doing here is repping it out, getting the blood flowing, and then you can always take up the weight and fucking, you can get more work done, but I like to feel this pump. I like to build a pump here, and then I like to move more into other things because, in all reality, what we're going to have to do, and I'm going to try to implement this more and more, but I need to start with flat bench, and then I'm going to work into back squat, front squat, and then I'm going to work into deadlift, other shit, and I need to get back into my fundamentals. But at the same time, I fucking love this shit so much. I just do. I just love how it feels, and it's hard to get away from once you get into it because you see certain results based on what you're doing off it. I don't think some of these machines are bad at all, and I'm gonna keep doing them. But I gotta incorporate other shit too. You know what I mean? Build some of that strength and fucking eat some more egg noodles. So let's fucking get this shit up. I didn't put any weight on. You boys ready for this shit? Because I'm ready for this shit. I felt pretty in tune with that set. I'm not gonna lie. I felt pretty in tune there. That didn't even feel really that bad or heavy. I felt that working set going. So let's load up a little bit more weight. 25, 35, 45, right? I got some Drake playing in the gym right now, and I don't know how the fuck you guys feel about Drake, but I used to be a huge fan, to be honest. Used to be a huge fan. And then he dropped Certified Lover Boy or whatever. Or Certified Boy Lover or whatever the hell it is. And it's not, I didn't enjoy that one at all. That wasn't a certified classic. I don't know, he just kind of fell off for me. So I've been listening to a lot of like other shit lately. And by lately, I mean in the last 3 or 4 years. Honestly, like one of my big artists are still fucking. I like Koi a lot. Listen to a lot of Seven Dust. Been listening to a lot of fucking Thousand Bad Fountain still. Listen to a lot of fucking what's his name? Fucking Icy Twat. It's a good fucking artist. Who else? Xavier Wolf this year. I fucking fell off Suicide Boys, to be honest. Liked one of their last albums, but they just I've heard so many Suicide Boys songs in the last fucking year, and I just can't. Like, it's not even necessarily anybody's fault. They're just like a lot of them sound the same to me. Just sucks. This guy I used to work with, fucking Frank, he used to listen to Suicide Boys too. He's a fucking cool guy. I like Frank. I miss Frank sometimes, but unfortunately, people move on. So. That was a good fucking set, guys. After whatever the fuck I just spent about 10, 15 minutes doing, I'm gonna fucking curl this. You know, I'm not certain how much this weight this is. I think this is 30 pounds, but I have absolutely no idea. So we're just gonna start curling like this. And these are what I call my strict curls. Because I strictly have to do them like this. I like to turn into a fucking lowercase that translates into an uppercase T in this one. And I know that probably makes no fucking sense, but if you look at how my body is positioned, I'm trying to keep myself as straight as possible, looking forward and up, even though I was just looking immediately down into the floor. And I just fucking curl. All right. I'll do some forearms, curls, forearms. I don't even know if I'm recording this shit. I have to do them like this. I meant keeping my arms straight and out and contracting like this. And it's always good maybe to fucking take a second and just stretch the muscle. Let it fucking do what it needs to do. And feel it out a little bit. So we'll fucking do a couple more curls. Do a little bit more fucking front raises. Alright. Let's fucking get her up. I'm gonna make you work for that forehead video. Dude, 500 subscribers, you guys. 500 subscribers, I will give you the forehead video. 100 subscribers, I'll give you a teaser. I will give you an edited teaser of John's forehead. in-depth view of all the pores and hair follicles and everything. You guys can just imagine what that fucking looks like in 4K UHD or whatever the fuck it is. Fuck. Eight. Fuck that. Fuck it. Let's fucking go, baby. Let's fucking go, man. Let's fucking go. White grip. Fuck that. Look at those shoulders. That's where I put a lot of my effort. Shoulders, chest, biceps, triceps, maybe too much in the upper, but it's addicting. And you can always feel small, but attribute yourself to the credit that you give yourself the credit that you earn. You know what I mean? This shit wasn't built overnight. It never is. I'll be honest, I don't normally stray too far from the fucking treadmill when it comes to cardio. I don't necessarily like the elliptical, but fucking honestly saw Nate doing it last night, and I was like, dude, I just need to start doing cardio more. I just need to start engaging in more fucking cardio. So, I don't know, it gives me a good chance to talk a little bit at the end of my videos as well. I don't necessarily have to like fucking, I'm not necessarily even driving back or anything yet, because sometimes I just like to fucking listen to music when I'm driving back, you know? Sometimes I don't always want to sit down and do car talks while I'm driving. It can be distracting sometimes. And, you know, I want to give you guys as much content as I can of me actually getting shit done and doing shit. And cardio is just essential for everybody, dude. You should be doing it. Your mom should be doing it. Your fucking sister should be doing it. Your girlfriend, your brother, your fucking, I don't even know, dude, your dog. Take your dog on a walk. You go on a walk. Go on a run. Jump on the treadmill. I don't know. It's fun, dude. It is really fun. Like, once you get started, once you see the fucking results, you'll fucking enjoy it. So, I'm not gonna just sit here and do cardio for too much. Just want to kind of get a message or so in. Fucking at least you guys showing that I'm out here fucking putting that work in as well. And I'm not just sitting here telling you guys to go do cardio and not doing it myself. Because I don't believe in that shit. I don't believe in repping something that you don't. I don't believe in preaching something that you don't fucking do. I write a list every day. And if I gotta fucking, I'll post that shit every day. Maybe that's what I'll start doing. I'll post on my Snapchat those fucking lists every fucking day of the shit that I gotta get done. Be brutally honest with myself and everybody else. Then we can fucking, let's achieve this shit, dude. Let's fucking achieve this shit, right? It's fucking only one way to do it. Only one way to fucking do it. So, I'll get back to you guys in a second. I think that was a fucking good one. I don't know when the fuck the mic died. I'm sure it was at some point while I was talking somewhere. So I guess I get to go home and review the footage and figure out when that was. I know it wasn't I got almost everything with the fucking mic, right? And oh God, guys. I'm a mixture between fucking tired, exhausted, and I got a lot of shit to do. And these are those kind of days where it's like you still gotta wake up, you still gotta do all the shit, and you still gotta do everything to the fucking T, because it's gonna be tedious as shit all the time. And I think it gets worse once you even realize that it's just all tedious as fuck, and it's a lot of waiting on other people, and it's a lot of just counting your fucking time until shit gets done. It's like, I don't know. You'll get frustrated. You just got to take a step back and look at it with an open mind and try to make the best of it. You know what I mean? Stay positive. Stay fucking aggressive. Stay aggressively positive. I wanted to fucking talk about this today. Stay aggressively positive. You don't have to be disrespectful, but you can be aggressively positive. Tell the world what you want in the best, most respectful way possible. And what's the worst that can happen? You're a little bit closer to what you want. Have good intentions, set your goals, and fucking make them happen. Make them happen. Put it all into action, dude. Stop thinking, just do it. Stop thinking, just do it. Stop thinking, just do it. You know, we all gotta hear it. We all gotta hear it, dude. I gotta hear it. I gotta hear it, so should you. It's something we all should fucking hear, dude. Stop thinking about it and just do it. That's why I come here every day. That's why I try to improve myself every day, at least. You know, it is what it is. Just fucking do it, man. So, without further ado, it's been a good one, and I'll see you guys in the fucking next one.